What's up, guys? It's Lewis, and this is Rtgains. This is part one. I'm gonna give you guys a little walk around of the car, you know, what the mods are on the exterior. Part two on the interior, and then part three on the engine. I might flip them. We'll see. I also plan on doing another video, and on this video, I'm gonna explain part one, the cost of the parts. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask, how much did you pay for the hood? How much did you pay for the bumper? Or so on. Once again, I feel like that's gonna take a little too long. I wanna keep it short and simply just gonna walk through and tell you guys what the parts are. This is a 2019 RT Challenger. Yes, it is a 5.7 for now, and it is making 600 horsepower to the rear wheel on an E85. So enough said, I'm gonna give you guys a walk through the entire car. Hope you guys enjoy it. This car does have a carbon fiber hood, as you guys can tell. The carbon fiber hood comes from Woody Customs. It is a carbon fiber overlay hood, which means the hood is not fully carbon fiber. It's a carbon fiber overlay, so it is your OEM hood. It's once again covered with carbon fiber. Why did I chose to do that was because gaps. I seen a lot of these carbon fiber hoods that people have issues with. They fly off. They have to put hood pins, or you know, they have this really bad gaps. One thing about this hood is that it has none of those. You don't need hood pins, no gaps. It looks really nice, really beautiful, really. It fits perfect, as you guys can tell. No issues whatsoever. The only problem with this hood is it is heavier than, you know, your stock hood or a carbon fiber hood. So if you are caring about weight, I don't suggest this hood at all, you know, whatsoever. Go with a different company. For me, it's a show car. I don't care about weight. I don't care about any of that. It's just about making it look good. Car does have a wide body carbon fiber kit from Carbon Atoms. I chose to go with this kit for the reason it just, you know, that it stands out. It is not your average wide body kit. I really haven't seen many of these on the road. A lot of people tend to just go with the V-Chris kit. This thing's probably as wide as the V-Chris kit. As you guys know, the V-Chris kit tends to be a little taller, a little wider than your OEM, and this definitely has that. It pops more, in my opinion. It gives it a more aggressive look, which, you know, I like. The wider the better. You know, eventually I am gonna get 3-piece wheels, which I don't have at the moment. They are coming. There'll be a carbon fiber 3-piece wheels. For now, we are running replicas with spacers, 1.5-inch spacers. We wanted to do something that it was going to stand out, something that, you know, that was going to help out the wheels at the moment. I decided to go with red barrels, which my buddy Cody did an amazing job with. The red barrels does give it that extra pop. It just helps tie, you know, the interior together. The red emblem, you know, the RT emblem, which is what I based the interior on, the color of the interior on. We are running a OEM splitter. It is also wrapped in a carbon fiber overlay. It is the Hellcat splitter at the moment, so it's not as wide as you would normally see in a wide body kit. I do plan on switching it on later on. maybe, because I do kind of like it, to be honest. And I'm not sure if I'll go with a wide body splitter, OEM splitter or not. I am going to change the splitter underneath. I will put a carbon fiber splitter. At the moment, it's running Seal 1 add-on front splitter, Seal 1 add-on side skirts, rear skirts, and it's running your diffuser, your wicker bill. So, you know, it has a full kit. I did go with some bigger pipes on the back. They do have a kind of a color shift to them, as you guys can tell. Hopefully it focuses. From the top, I made sure, let's see if I can show you guys. I make sure that, you know, they kind of lined up. They kind of have this little angle to them, or how you may say. So they look great. They look great. What size are they? To be honest, guys, I don't even know. I went to the muffler shop, and my thing was that I wanted some exhaust tips that match that diffuser. That diffuser is pretty big, and once again, it's from Seal 1 add-ons. If I would have gone with like shorter tips, I feel that it would just have looked weird. Like they would look really small and not really fill in those gaps. So by going with bigger tips, I feel like it proportional wise, it looks better. At the time now, we do have, let's see if I can show you guys. It's gonna be really hard. We did go with a 7D carbon fiber vinyl wrap. We went around it on the taillights, just to kind of tie it down. We did do that portion as well of the wicker bill, the glass portion. Eventually, I plan of switching out the wing, the wicker bill, for a fully, carbon fiber Hellcat wing. That piece that goes around the taillights as well. I just found one that it's actually like an overlay that you kind of stick on. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I forgot the name of the company that does it. But I do plan on reaching out to them pretty soon and trying to purchase that from them. Same thing with like the gas cap and all that. Now let's talk about this camel wrap, which is like the talk about this car when people see it. It is a two-piece. It's a 3-color black camel wrap. But there is 2 different layers of vinyl wrap on it. That's why you kind of see, the different colors pop. Let me see if I can get a closer look. This was done by my sponsor, also my friend, Cody, aka Rap Addict. We used to have, if you follow me on Instagram, I used to have, your stock hood, your normal hood. And it was wrapped as well, which I feel bad because he spent a lot of time wrapping it, just to kind of kick it to the curve and then go with the Demon hood, but can't blame it, all right? The Demon hood is a lot nicer. This wrap took at least 30 to 40 hours to do. All the lines match. So panel to panel, you can see where he took his time. Like these lines match perfectly. You're talking about not having that uneven, or not that the whole not lining up thing that you see on a printed wrap. How many times have you seen a beautiful printed wrap and then you see those two panels, they just don't look good together. You can just tell they're like, it was printed. Not with this one. You can literally tell where everything matches. Every single little piece. Like he tied everything down. Great. As you guys can tell. Cool thing about this wrap is if any piece ever gets destroyed, you can just peel it off and put another one under. Since it is handmade, I guess you can say. A sneak peek of that interior, which we'll be talking about later. But again, all those body lines, they match perfectly. I couldn't have asked for a better wrap. We do have something though in mind to replace this later down the line. I know you guys are crazy, probably telling me, you're crazy, bro. Like, how can you replace this? It is a hard wrap to clean when you're at a car show. Does not cooperate nicely. Any little, scratch shows up on it. So when, because they're flat. If you had a glossier material, it wouldn't be as bad. But exterior wise, guys, that's about it. Oh, real quick too, headlights. Everybody keeps on asking me about those the light tubes. If they're lights, if they're painted, or those little tubes that you buy and you push in with different colors. They're not. My friend, once again, Cody, he actually wrapped them, guys. So those are wrapped. I did used to have those light tubes from, I forget the name of the company. It's not Light Trends, but they're similar, where you just kind of put them in there, and you can switch the colors and all of that. So what I decided to do, I pulled them out, and I got tired of turning them on and off, with that remote. And I also too, I wasn't sure if you could run red lights in the front, like was it legal or not. I'm from California. I didn't want to get pulled over. So technically your red lights are supposed to be in the rear, right? For your taillights. So I pulled out the tubes out and I asked Cody to wrap them. So it is reflected red. So when the light hits it, that's why you guys see them pop out so much. Especially, in pictures at night. They look amazing. But it's not the actual, the inside of the stock headlight. They are the light tubes, but we wrapped over them. So those lights, technically, they still work. I just choose not to use them. I wasted like $300 on those things for basically no purpose other than just to wrap them. But this is the walk around Rtgains. I hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Next we'll be showing you guys the exterior. The engine setup. There is gonna be a part 2, guys, to this video. So as I mentioned, if you have some time, check it out. I will be explaining the cost of how much I spend to make this car look the way it does. It is a 2019 RT. So, which I will be making a video on why did I modify an RT? Why would you spend all this money on an RT? That's a long answer, but to me it makes sense. Not to some of you it doesn't. So have a good one, guys. Catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.